New crew, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a Sunday reset. You guys have been loving these videos, so I'm trying to put them out every Sunday. We are starting off by taking care of the chickens and doing the chicken restock. I had to bring out an extra bag of feed, an extra bag of scratch grain for the chickens, and if you pull the right string on the feed bag the first time, it's going to be a glorious day. That's just what that means. So here we are going and throwing those out for the chickens, taking care of them, fresh water, lots of good food, and this was a really warm day, so they got to scratch around and eat outside, and it was a really good day for them, and it was a good day for me. While my older kids played outside, I went ahead and unloaded and reloaded the dishwasher and got a batch of coffee creamer going. If you want to know the exact recipe for this, I can link a video down below where I talk in depth about the coffee creamer, but I've been talking about it a lot recently, either on Instagram. You can go ahead and follow me there at Cassie and Crew, or you've been seeing a lot of it in kitchen restock videos or Sunday resets. And I know my stove is nasty. We're going to take care of that today too. I always store my coffee creamer just in this mason jar in the fridge, and it usually lasts about a week for myself. My husband has also been partaking in the coffee a little bit more recently, so a quart lasts the two of us about a week. Then we moved on to the whole big thing of laundry that was happening this Sunday. In other Sunday resets, I've talked about that every Sunday morning I will sort, hang, fold laundry, and then hand off those sorted baskets to their corresponding children. And my older three children, who are 8, 6, and 4, put away their laundry, and then I'll put away my stuff, my husband's stuff, and the baby's stuff. So very easy. This is just a behind the scenes of this is what all that laundry looks like that you guys hear me talking about a lot in other Sunday reset videos. And this didn't take as long as I thought it would, and of course always have some baby snuggles, taking care of some things. My husband is working really hard right now on studying for his journeyman's test, and he also has some other things that he's studying for as well. So this whole day he really dedicated to spending a lot of time studying and then helping out when and where in between studying and taking little breaks. So this was a lot just of me getting a lot of things done today, but it didn't take as long as I originally thought it would. My kids were great helpers this Sunday, so we're gonna get all this laundry taken care of. We're gonna get some lunchbox things prepped like we do every Sunday, and we're gonna go ahead and take care of the most important things and prioritizing, because that is a huge thing that you have to do sometimes in busier seasons, is just prioritize what's more important than other things. And this Sunday it was making sure that I got through all of this laundry. I also had some laundry that I didn't put away from the following Sunday, so I went ahead and got that stuff put away, and it felt really good to have a pile of empty laundry baskets at the end of this laundry session. There's nothing better than a clean laundry room and empty baskets, am I right? So we had a lot going on, tons and tons of things. It felt like I had every article of clothing that needed to be sorted or put away, and you know, that might have been the reality. And if that's where your laundry situation is as well, don't feel bad. It happens sometimes. Things get a little bit further behind than you would like, but sometimes it's just taking the time to make it a priority and get it done. And that's exactly what this Sunday gave me the opportunity to do, and I was really excited about that. I was also really excited that it was a really nice day out, so my older kids were able to play outside and get some energy out, and that always seems to help them be a lot more willing to do things that they have to get done on Sundays, is when they can play outside, or we can bring them to the park or something. They can burn off that energy, and then they are a lot more excited, not excited maybe, but a lot more willing to put away their laundry and make sure that their backpacks are packed for the following week and taking care of all of that stuff. My husband and I think it's really important that from a younger age our kids understand how to set themselves up for the week for success, like making sure that your backpack is packed, you have your mittens and your hat set ready to go, your boots are ready and you just have all the things that you need. I feel like getting into the habit of that early is really important. We are always there to help and always there to give them what they need, but just making sure that they're getting in the habit to making sure that they are setting themselves up for success, because I personally don't believe they're ever going to learn how to be self-sufficient and do things on their own if you don't give them the opportunity to be able to do those things. And kids, in my opinion, like I said, is just that your kids are capable of whatever you allow them to be capable of, and they will surprise you, I promise you. If you're always there to lend an encouraging hand or a hand to answer questions or just show them how to do things, a lot of the times they will surprise you. They are capable of so much, and I'm really grateful that I'm getting to the stage now with some of my older kids, my 8-year-old and my 6-year-old, where they are so self-sufficient. They can take care of a lot of problems on their own, and they're not afraid of problem solving situations on their own, and that makes me really, really happy. So as all of our laundry is finally handed off to the corresponding children, I moved on to go ahead and getting things prepped for lunches for the week and after school snacks. This doesn't happen all of the time, but this Sunday I was prioritizing other things, other household things that really needed to get done. So I went on the easy route this Sunday. We are making some boxed blueberry muffins. We all love these. They're a great additives in lunch boxes. They make really easy breakfasts. Muffin and some yogurt or muffins and an orange for breakfast. The kids really love them. Here I am. I'm realizing that I never sprayed my pan. So I dumped it all out in my measuring cup, and I'm going to pour it right back in after I sprayed my pan. And I'm just going to mix the blueberry muffin mix right into my cake pan. I love to make my muffin mixes or my quick breads in muffin pans and make them into bars. They store better that way for us. The kids actually eat them better than in muffins, and they fit much better in lunch boxes this way. So we're going to mix up these blueberry muffins. I'm also going to make sure that I am continuing to switch my laundry, because magically there's always that last load of laundry that eludes you, and this was one of them. I had to wash bedding. I make sure that I wash at least one person's bedding every weekend. That way everybody's bedding is constantly being rotated. Of course, if bedding needs to be washed prior to that, I will always go ahead and wash it sooner, but just making sure that at least one person's bedding is getting washed every weekend. That way at least, every so often everybody's bedding is getting washed. Then I went ahead and got together a little oyster cracker mix for the kids. They love these oyster crackers, and the kids really wanted to help with these, so I was just kind of like walking them through the steps on how to make them. This is my 6-year-old, and my 4-year-old was up here, and of course we got baby with us as well. And this is something that I mean that your kids are only going to be as capable as you allow them to be. So of course I'm here, I'm walking them through the steps, I'm showing them how to do it, but they're really the ones that are taking charge and kind of doing this, I don't want to say by themselves, because that's definitely not the case, but you're going to see here I gave them each a spatula. I'm telling them what to do, walking them through the steps, and they're always really willing and really excited to get in the kitchen and help make their own snacks for the week. It's so much better than just buying some cookies from the store. The kids are always way more excited to eat them when they have a hand in making them. So usually we do ranch crackers for the kids, but today we decided to do cinnamon and sugar and make it a little bit more of a sweet version of these oyster crackers. We're gonna bake these in the oven at 350, not for very long at all. I'm gonna say 5 minutes, just enough for the cinnamon and sugar to get baked onto these oyster crackers, and that is absolutely it. The kids did not like these as much as the ranch ones, so I don't think we'll do these ones again. We'll probably just go back to the ranch ones, but they're just mixing them up. We're gonna go ahead and put them in the oven, and then the very last thing is I roasted an entire turkey in my roaster pan. My husband deboned it for me in between all of his studying, and we got that in the fridge. And then for dinner this night, I made a big batch of turkey and dumpling soup. It was delicious. I used the veggies that I roasted the turkey in, and it was phenomenal. I have a video coming up on this in depth on how I made this soup, but it was really good. We roasted that whole turkey. We got this meal out of it. We ate off of this turkey for a couple days, put it in a couple different meals, and then I put the rest of it in a gallon Ziploc bag and put it back in the freezer. So now I have a gallon of turkey ready to be used for kind of another day whenever I need it. But it was a fantastic day. The house was clean. We had a big pot of soup. We had some fresh bread, and that was my Sunday reset for this last week. I hope that you guys have a fantastic day wherever you are. I hope that you guys get a great night's sleep this Sunday, heading into Monday well rested and ready to take on the week. And I, of course, will see you guys in another video.